Hey, what's going on, guys? It's FrankieXOP here, and welcome back to another story video. Today, I'm going to talk about the time when I was caught into a school lockdown. Now, it wasn't anything that serious. I'd have to say something myself. It was just a guy. It was just a guy coming into an elementary school with an assault rifle. Nothing too big. Nothing too serious. Okay. Anyway, so little. So, little Frankie thought was going on a field trip that day, but first he had to do his stupid classes before they went on the field trip. And by the way, I was in first grade when this happened, so little old Frankie sat down next to the next to this guy who we're just going to name freaking Bob. Okay, freaking Bob. Okay, so Frankie was sitting by this Bob character, and he and let's just say he was a little bit chubby, not gonna say the least, and he freaking every morning he walked in, he was like really sweaty, and like really he freaking smelled like onions every single morning. Like, this has nothing to do with the guy being fat, but like Bob, what was wrong? What were you doing? Did you have like a panic attack coming to school or something? But anyway, Bob, I was just sitting by Bob as usual, smelling like onions, when the intercom turned on, and I thought it was just going to be the old, "Oh, good morning, everybody. Today we're having lunch. Today what we're having for lunch is worms and canned dog food. Please enjoy the pledge." But no, the intercom said there's a lockdown, and it's not a drill. So, as you can as you can imagine, everybody got pretty freaking freaked out. So, what little Frankie did was he smacked everybody across the face. In case you're in case you're 12 year in case you're 2 years old, that was a complete joke. But so what little Frankie did was he huddled up in the corner, and he was like, "This is probably just a drill. They're probably just tricking us to make it more realistic, just to calm down everybody." But then we heard someone freaking banging on the freaking lockers, freaking screaming at the top of his lungs. So, and everybody just started screaming and yelling and crying. And then and then he stopped at the freaking classroom door, and he started banging on the door. And at this point, little Frankie was getting pretty worried. Like, he was probably going to he's probably going to knock down the door, and we're all freaking dead. So, but then after a while, the knocking stopped, and then he continued to run down the hallway, screaming and banging on the lockers. But then we heard gunshots, and but long story short, we heard gunshots. It wasn't from the guy; it was from the police, and no one died. Not even the guy. Not even the guy. Not even the guy banging on the lockers. He just got a shot to the leg. So, that's the story. So, wait. So, after that encounter, um, the principal came up on the intercom and said, "Sorry about the interruption. There's this guy with a freaking assault rifle that came to our school. Um, and everyone hid pretty well. Like my friend David. That, by the way, that's not his real name. But I don't think he'd even care if I said his real name on camera. So I'm not gonna say it anyway in case he does. But anyway, my friend David hid in the freaking lockers, and he's pretty much scarred for life now because he was hiding in one of the lockers, and as you know, the guy was banging on the lockers. So while he was banging on the locker, um, David was hiding in. He was freaking freaked out that he knew he was in there. So, but he didn't. He was just being a freaking psychopath, banging on the lockers. But yeah, that's the story of how I was in the middle of a school freaking pretty much almost a school freaking shooting. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.